Hey guys, MCU Collector here with another video. This will be the last video of the day. Originally, I was going to do a video showing the new Avengers Endgame Iron Spider figure and compare it to the Infinity War version because I thought the spider legs were going to be different. In fact, they are the exact same, so I will not be doing a comparison because I'm actually going to take this one back because I don't need it since they're the same. The only difference is he doesn't come with that Hero Vision Infinity Stone thing. So, again, it is the same. I won't be going over it, but I am going to go over the Ant-Man figure because I really like that shrinking effect. Or, well, it's okay, but I think it's a nice little touch, so I'm going to actually probably put it within my display, and I'm going to compare it to the Legends figure. So, let's get right to it, open it up, and go over the figure. I can't believe I forgot the bio, but the bio reads, Scott Lang brings big power to the fight as the half-inch hero Ant-Man. And again, here is the UPC. And sorry guys, I don't have a DPCI because again, I had an issue when purchasing these. They came up no tax, so I think they were manually entered, so no DPCI. But there it is. There's the shrinking effect. Let's get them open. Okay, so here is the basic figure out of the package next to the Legends figure, next to that shrinking effect. So the idea is that this figure, depending on how you may take a shot, and I'll try to get some action shots or something showing the two of them together and see if you can kind of get a good shot with that shrinking effect in place. Not that I'm the best at figure photography, but I'll give it a shot and see if there's something to make it work. I'm not really sure, but that's the main reason I got this, is I'll just kind of put it in the display right in front of the Legends figure to make it look kind of cool. So we'll see what I can do. I'll give it a shot, try some things. So here are the figures, and you can see that they're pretty good. I don't know if this figure is the same that's been used with some of the other basic figures that have released. I know the Thor and that Rocket 2-pack, the Captain America figure. I want to say it's the same, but I don't actually know that. So if you guys have some of those other figures, maybe you guys can tell if they're the same. I don't have it, so I don't know. Now again, this is an 11 points of action, articulation, excuse me, 11 POA, and I'll go over those here in a second, but just looking at the size comparison between the two, you could see whereas Ant-Man is about 6¼ inch, this bad boy right here is just under 6 inches, and then the effect size piece is 3½ inches tall. So there is that. So pretty cool. Let's look at the articulation of that guy, and I won't even cut out. We'll go right over it. So the head is on a regular ball joint, and I know if you guys are curious, they are not the same head sculpt. This one is a little bit smaller. Oops. And you cannot swap them. It will not fit on the ball peg of this one. I did try off camera, so it does not fit. But anyway, the 11 points of articulation. The head is 1. You get some head pivot in there, and of course side to side motion. The shoulders go out that far. Not bad, but not great. You get full rotation, so it's 2 points of articulation there. You get a single jointed elbow, which gives you not even 90 degrees, so that's not great. But there also is a swivel at the elbow, so 2 points of articulation there. No wrist articulation. Leg kicks out that far, does not go back at all there. So the points of articulation are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 points of articulation on this guy. So more than 5 points of articulation, but knee articulation would have been great for these figures and really gone a long way. So let's see what we could do with that shrinking effect. Yeah, I think you're going to have, people will have to play with it as far as how you're going to get some good shots. You may have to play with some depth perception and some different things. If it was the regular Ant-Man suit, you know, you can use a Titan Hero Series figure, the 12-inch ones. You could use the standard Legends and stuff, but it's difficult with the time travel suit to be able to really pull that off. So, you know, post-production or edits, you can do some kind of size effect shift or something. That would be pretty cool if we kind of bring it down and bring it over a little bit, and you know, just depending on how you can really get it to look, you know, it's hard to say, and you have to see how you can get it, maybe depending on the angle of your camera. I went real low, you might see, yeah, not really sure how you could pull that off, but that's kind of my little small tiny attempt at it. But that's pretty cool. Let's get a closer look at the shrinking effect and a closer look at the basic figure. Okay, so there's kind of the effect and the look that you want to get it. It would be nice if this was kind of maybe a little bit more clear, or maybe a little bit more black and silver added into the paint to really give it that feel like we see in the movie, because it doesn't really give a red effect as it's shrinking down, but it's still a pretty nice little touch. I think if you went clear, maybe it just wouldn't really resonate. Again, these are kids' toys. Is it going to really pop and stand out to kids? Probably not. The red really stands out, and parents and kids alike will kind of see it and be like, ooh, interesting, let me go after that. But it's a pretty cool little thing. There's not a whole lot of detail in there. You just get the black and silver kind of throughout. The helmet is just done in silver, so there's no real detail in the figure itself. But in the shrinking effect portion, you actually get some pretty nice sculpt. A lot of the lines of the suit and everything, and then the helmet and the eye lenses, you kind of get all that sculpt in there. So that is actually pretty cool. It's, for something so small, you wouldn't think that they would actually go that distance in doing that. You could see all the sculpted detail into it, so that's pretty nice. It's just a thin piece of plastic. It's not too pliable, so it's actually pretty tough. You really won't get it to warp, and it just kind of stands there, and you can see it's pretty thin, but pretty cool little accessory. Let's look at the figure. Okay, not bad for a basic figure. Paint is okay. It's just silver and black on there, so black's going to kind of be the base, or actually it might be the silver. But you get a little bit of red paint in there, not a whole lot. Again, there's not a lot of detail, although the sculpted detail is actually pretty nice when looking at the back of the figure compared to the Legends. It's actually very similar. So they went through a lot of work into the sculpting of it at least. But again, these figures are much easier to produce because it's just a standard mold. They don't have to worry about all the points of articulation or anything like that. See, there's less black paint in the helmet. They use the same red color. Actually, this one, those are probably the same reds too, so not there. It's a little bit of different shade of red, but again, it's not bad. Not a lot of paint, but the sculpt is actually pretty good. Decent figure, not bad for 10 bucks, and then a little bit of blue for the time and space GPS tracker, or whatever it was that Tony called it. But again, the highlight is the shrinking effect. So for 10 bucks, can't beat it. You guys let me know down in the comments below. Are you guys going to be picking this up? What are your thoughts? If you have any questions, let me know down below as well. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit that notification bell for all the alerts on when I get new videos. Try to get videos up as often as I can. Sometimes, may go a week in between, but, based on when new stuff comes out. But let me know what you guys think of the video. Hit that thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching.